It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
Today, it's an intra-division matchup in the AFC South, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Lawrence.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Johnson now returning. Now here's Johnson.
And out a little across the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
To the end zone, touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson,
a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Here comes Johnson on the return.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor there. But thank you, Dr. Diggs.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now Lawrence.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Play action. Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
79 yards.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. 1-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, Johnson. Now here's Johnson.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Jags will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Screenplay. Here's ETN.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Straight ahead, ETN knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
ETN once more.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Lawrence will throw.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Eluding the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He's got his target. That's complete.
A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jaguars nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Richardson off the play fake. A short one there, caught by Granson.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
3rd and long for Richardson.
He's going to let this go for the end zone.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Richardson.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
He'll air this one out for Kirk.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held him, they might go for it again.
And he's out right at the 25. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head, his head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
On play action, Lawrence.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Flush to his right. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Oh, going deep here for Taylor. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor,
85 yards.
and the Colts have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Abuka picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Richardson to throw off play action.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
They go play action with Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Richardson looking to throw this. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Johnson now returning. Here comes Johnson on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the score.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Now Lawrence on first down. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And quickly they get to the line.
On second down, a run with ETN.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play there for Indy. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going for it all. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter. And the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.